Because the Republican Party went from normal to homicidal dictator. Democrats didn't do that.
Who did he kill?
Republicans did. And look,
who did he kill besides Soleimani?
Hillary Clinton is not the perfect voice out there. I agree, Dana. Like, I don't think she's the one that should be out there prosecuting the case against Donald Trump. But don't ignore what she's saying.
That's former State Department spokesperson and professional news muppet Mary Harf defending insane statements made by Hillary Clinton. Welcome to Nerk News. I'm Nerkish, and it must be Groundhog's Day because the former first potato sack is out pushing the Trump-Russia hoax again and saying that Trump loves Putin because he wants to be a homicidal dictator. Fortunately for Fox News and The Five, they had a spare Jessica Tarlov lying around that they could slap a pair of glasses on to defend Hillary's nonsense.
I think the question facing voters is whether someone who flouts every ethical, political, legal norm, that does things no other Republican, Mitt Romney would never do these things. I'm sorry that Donald Trump has to sit in court. It's because he has been accused of a bunch of crimes. That's his fault. And so what I would say is we also, Brian, know that voters care about this. In the latest polling, a large number of voters say the future of American democracy, our rights, our freedoms, that really matters to them.
Don't you just love when the opposition tells you what kind of candidates you should run? Mitt Romney was a loser who liberals still called the worst person on earth. It absolutely didn't matter to them. They still said that he was a racist who strapped dogs to the roof of his car and had binders full of women. And as far as it's Trump's fault that Democrats are accusing him of a bunch of crimes right before an election, let's see you apply that guilty until proven innocent logic to any of liberals' favorite pet victim groups. Here's former White House press secretary Kayleigh McEnany ripping Harf a new one.
As Andy McCarthy has said previously, this is the zombie case. It was the case no one wanted to take. You made the point. The FEC chairman doubted the validity of this case. SDNY didn't bring the case. Federal prosecutors didn't bring the case. Cy Vance didn't bring the case. All of a sudden, President Trump declares his candidacy for president. And pow, April of last year, all of a sudden, Alvin Bragg brings the case, screaming political, especially when you have the New York Times. They went and surveyed all of the cases out there. No friend of Donald Trump, the New York Times. New York state prosecutors have never before filed an election law case involving a federal campaign. Jim Trusty, pretty much historically unique, something you will never see again. But Trump, here is where he's advantaged. Biden was on the campaign trail today. He will be on the campaign trail tomorrow. I've watched several of the networks today. No one's talking about Joe Biden. He is driving the narrative. President Trump is. He is on defense when he's talking to reporters. He should also go on offense. Hold up the NBC polls. Say, check out page 14. I'm beating Biden on inflation, on the economy. Go through all of that.
Not to sound like Trump, but we really do have the best blondes, don't we? McEnany is almost always prepared and on point with this sort of stuff. The best they can do is throw a pair of oversized glasses on some overconfident doofus with vocal fry and hope she doesn't get asked too many questions while attempting to emotionally blackmail the audience. And by the way, it's not conservatives who've gone off the rails. Trump may be unpolished and rough around the edges, but his policies aren't radical. That's been liberals over the past 10 years. The only radical effect Trump has had on politics is causing his opposition to take off their mask and reveal their true intentions. But let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on Jessica Tarlov's replacement? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!